Hello and welcome to Bath Spa Academic Centre, Ras Al Khaimah. Today we are going to discuss emerging technology, and with me I've got my co-host Usman and some panel members. Please welcome, come and have a seat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have a seat, please. Make yourself comfortable. Usman, over to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Billy. And I will start with the introduction of the participants. So, starting from my left side.
Hello, my name is Mohammad Hamas Khan.
Hi, my name is Sajawal Ahmed.
Hello, my name is Saadullah.
Hello, my name is Yousef.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us. So, the topic of the discussion is the impact of 5G on communication and connectivity. So, forum is all yours now.
So 5G is the latest technology of 4G. It's the upgraded version of 4G. It is almost 100 times faster, 200 times faster than the previous 4G networks. So with this new network, if you're downloading or watching movies, you can download almost 3 gigabytes movie within few seconds. You won't need much time. And the buffering time between this is also very less. For example, if you're using 4G network to play a game, and in that your frames per second is 15, and if you're using the 5G network, it will become 2 or 3 frames per second. So the connectivity between the network is very fast in 5G network. With 5G network, the Internet of Things, IoT, which uses the internet, for example, like smart homes, smart watches, electric cars, the connection between them also becomes very faster and seamless compared to 4G networks. So it will be easier to track them, easier to control whatever you're using. If you're outside the countries and you want to access your camera system, security system at your home in your home country, it will be much faster to connect through 5G rather than 4G.
I think it's a gimmick. I think it's a gimmick. I think it's a gimmick. And as my colleague pointed out, it's 200 times faster. I don't think an average user needs that much of speed. I think 4G is fine. It has about 100 megabits, and I think it's fine for an average user for sending messages, browsing the internet, playing games. I don't think the costs justify, and as we have seen till now, it's overhyped. They have not delivered yet what they have promised. They promised the world, but till now we haven't even got a stone from the world. We haven't got anything yet.
It's not only for the normal public. This network is used by governments and high-level corporations also. Normal public haven't even gotten 20% access of the 5G networks compared to other organizations. NASA uses almost 5,000, 2,000 Gbps per second internet compared to normal citizens. They use around 1 GB maximum. The high-end offices, they use 1 GB. Government companies, they use almost 500 GBs. So we haven't gotten the full access to the 5G networks compared to them. That's the reason it's slow.
So that's the thing. They should have not introduced it to the public then. If they weren't willing to give it to us, provide us with the full experience, why did they introduce it in the first place?
We will not be able to handle that speed. So we don't have that devices to handle those speed. Those devices need like high level technologies. They need high level technologies, and we don't have access to this. For example, I have an iPhone. I don't need a speed of more than 50 Gbps for my iPhone. It won't be able to handle it. For example, if I turn on my cellular with 5G, my battery will go way faster than using it in 4G. So we don't need the 5G.
Yeah, so
We are
sure.
just
Your
using it
point is
for
that
playing games, for
for
watching
different devices we need different speeds.
different.
Yeah, so I think it's very interesting point.
It's a very good point. It's a good point. But I think one of the most exciting things about 5G, and you're absolutely right about tapping into the full features, but transitioning from one infrastructure to another infrastructure, I think is quite difficult. It's a bit of a challenge.
Expensive as well.
It's really expensive. But one of the most amazing things about 5G, and you've got speeds faster than fiber, which is remarkable, really. Over the air, speeds faster than fiber. But you can move from being in a Wi-Fi, connected to a Wi-Fi access point, and then go outside, and you don't perceive any difference in speed. It's remarkable. What do you think was?
I think it's a very good point, but it's very expensive. So, although 5G is not available in all the regions, all the cities, it is only in the selected cities. This is only benefits for those peoples where 5G is supported. Like I will take the example of Pakistan. 5G is not still supported there. There is no
All those
5G.
many companies, they say that we have 5G, but still it's not
But it's not
implemented.
available in the
Yeah,
market. Like
yeah,
you
exactly.
and me cannot use that
Yeah,
5G. And
yeah,
I have not even listened about the companies who are using the 5Gs.
yeah.
So I think they should have the 5G's transmission
So when they
towers.
say it,
And
they should deliver it as well.
yes, and they
That's what
should
your point.
upgrade the transmission towers which are available
Yeah,
there. But
exactly.
although it's a very expensive, but they should start this doing this.
Yeah. So the start of any technology is difficult. Yeah. So it will take some time, and your point is about cost. So cost will eventually come down when we have a lot of infrastructure, and all these will be normalized.
I didn't think about it before, but it is exploitative. I think in the early days, you're exploiting people, because you'll have these early adopters, and you're kind of exploiting them, What do you think?
I think like, but the 5G is like you're talking about the cost, right? But to be honest, like nowadays, people think about internet like speed of the internet, so they can pay more to get more internet faster. Because, for example, like the gaming, so it doesn't need any delay or any lag because once you're playing gaming online, different countries they're having like a long range networks and ping also. So the 5G makes it easier and faster, and also the latency is like low as like 1 million seconds.
It's very interesting point of this gaming thing.
I would just
So
like to
when you
add
are
one more point
connected
in this.
to gaming server, they will show you your health, your network health. And if you have bad network health, like you are in red zone, no one will wants to play with you. So that is very interesting. Like, so you are actually want to play with someone, but due to your network, you cannot play with anyone. So that is very interesting.
When I was doing research on the 5G, I came across with an article. Over there, they were saying why the network is important, why 5G is important. So one of the doctors said the operation they do, few of the operation they do it remotely via internet connection. So in that, even a millisecond matters. So if a person is in operating theater and you're doing the operation remotely, if you're using the 4G network, it's comparatively slow. So if there is some malfunction in the network, it will affect highly.
There are many cases where we need real-time communication. So if you just miss 1 millisecond or delayed, communication, you can have a big loss, like different machineries or all these things. So it is very important.
It is, and I don't think people realize that 5G is fantastic and really, really fast outside buildings. It doesn't penetrate buildings very well. So I know in London, for example, when people are on 5G, they must put their access point right at the window, or else they're not going to get access. So it's fantastic because you've got high speed, but you don't have the infrastructure because it's all wireless. So you just plug in and you're good to go. So that's fantastic. But it doesn't penetrate buildings. So that's why we still need Wi-Fi, in buildings. That's been absolutely fantastic. And again, I hate stopping this because it's really annoying because we're just getting into the topic and then we're pulling the plug on you. But thank you very, very much for your contribution and thanks a lot for introducing us to 5G. It's a really exciting topic and you guys brought it alive really well. So well done. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
sir.
And thank you also for listening. So this has been another episode of Tech Talk here at the Academic Centre Bath Spa in Ras Al Khaimah. And we'll be with you again. Space to grow. Thank you.